T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. It's time for Carlo of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome, everybody, to Thursday night show, Arcade Talk. Hope you have a great week. The weekend's almost upon us. Today, we're going to be talking about Atgames 17 Zen tables coming to the store soon. So hopefully, sit back and relax. What's going on, Papa Brad?
Hello. What's happening? What's happening, man? Big news, man. Star Trek tables from Zen.
Hit.
I just played them all. Minutes ago.
Yeah, I thought they were going to, Zen said they were going to hit Atgames Store at the same time as it hit everywhere else, but I guess they were wrong because it does not hit Atgames Store yet. Just all the other platforms. Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox. I'm not sure if it hit the Switch yet. Switch seems like it's always like later.
Yeah.
Zen said they were going to hit simultaneously on Atgames Store, but that is not correct.
No.
So I was up there earlier and it was not up there.
Well, probably shortly after, so probably won't be long.
But anyways, they're still coming.
They're coming. Don't panic. No need to panic. No panicking.
So right now we do have Peanuts Snoopy Pinball at Atgames Store, and we got the Adams Family Zen Pinball packs up there on Atgames Store. So we do have those two. So we are.
I don't know about you. I ordered the Snoopy. I got the Snoopy coming.
Yep,
man, it's a good price. $4.50 is not bad. It's cheaper than on Steam.
Steam's $5.49.
Yeah.
Steam's $5.49. Atgames, if you order right now till the 13th, it's $4.50. So it's $1 cheaper right now than Steam, which is that's pretty awesome for a brand new tables coming, man. I mean, 50 cents off is pretty cool.
And what's kind of cool is too now that they have that Charlie Brown Christmas, which I just played too, and that would fit right in with the Charlie Brown theme on the Peanuts table, Yeah,
I still wonder if they're going to.
That'll probably be. I would imagine they probably will be. They have a Charlie Brown table, a Snoopy Peanuts table.
But yeah, if you have Snoopy, if they don't add it, because they did add the Next Generation to the Star Trek one, so they did that kind of later on. Maybe they'll add
that. I have a feeling they probably would, being that they have a pinball table to that theme. Wouldn't you think so?
I would think so. They haven't did it yet, though. We'll
anyway.
See. Hey, who we got in the chat tonight?
Man, we got a lot of people. Let's see who we got in here. Got Leo, Steps Gaming, Gregory. What's happening, Gregory? We got High Scores on Tap, Andy's Game Room. Of course, we got our favorite moderator, Jason, Lil Alien. Of course, we got Carl O, Marine 50, Dan Z, Andy's Game Room, Steps Gaming. I'm going to be on a show with Steps Gaming. I'm excited about that. We're going to do like a little Christmas themed show she's got brewing. Looks like it's going to be really fun. Be on that. We got Common Sense 200. Hello.
Dan Z. Did you say Dan Z?
I think I said Dan Z. We got Hobby Hands just popping in. We got Biggie D's Arcade. Biggie D.
Gregory's in here.
Yeah.
And did you say High Scores on Tap? High Scores.
I did. We got a full house.
Rainwater's Games. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great week. So we're going to go over the 17 tables. We already know 2 of them. So really 15 more tables for Zen is coming to that game store. So we're going to show. We talked about it on Saturday, but we didn't show any clips. So it was kind of, I just didn't think about it. But we'll show some clips of the 17 tables. Well, I guess we don't need to really do Snoopy and at games because you can go see those clips. But we'll do all the other 15. We'll show some little trailers for them, and then we're going to show some gameplay of Adam's Family.
Yeah, I made some gameplay videos. Oh, and for
tracks.
people that are on the fence, my videos have all the official music that's in the I took the copyright claim so I could have the actual music. So if you want to actually hear and see what the pinball table looks like, Papa Brad's not all about money. So it is claimed, so I won't get any money from it, but it's on my channel if you want to see the table being played with the actual sound that you'll get when you purchase it. So I've got a video up on there now. Don't judge the gameplay because I just wanted to have a video showing the game in action. The gameplay is terrible, but I did get a multi-ball on the on the classic Star Trek, the one with the Captain Kirk in the chair. Did do good on that one, but just so you can get a feel for what they're like with the correct sound. Because you know what I can't stand when you watch a video on YouTube and creators are so concerned about monetization, they don't have the correct music. Like when I did my Crazy Taxi Dreamcast stream, I left the Offspring in there because it's not really the game without the right music playing. That's just how I feel about it. This is kind of the same thing. I mean, these are tied to different properties. They need to have the correct music so you can get a feel for what the actual game's like. So yeah, copyright claims you get them all. I mean, if there's any kind of music from a movie in it, you're probably going to get one. So, but just so you know, if you just want to watch and see some gameplay footage, it has all the correct sound.
And it's going to be on Papa Brad Live, right?
Papa Brad Live, yeah.
We should put a link in there to that channel.
Yeah, maybe after the video, you could throw up a link in there.
Who needs to watch the game awards when Arcade Talk is on? That's right. Spirits, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to show the trailers real quick, and then we're going to show the gameplay.
Awesome. Let's check them out.
I'm just going to start from the top so I don't get lost. Okay, so
That's
the first one's
good
going to
plan.
be... yeah, right?
Welcome to the stream, Cornercade.
Hey, welcome, Cornercade. All right, first one is Snoopy Pinball. Actually, Snoopy or Charlie Brown Christmas. Let me, I got to share screen first. Always forget about that. See, that music doesn't get claimed. At least it hasn't yet. Oops.
Texas Pinball Massacre table. Yeah.
And all these gameplay and video clips we're going to show of all these games, they are coming to Atgames Store probably sooner than later. They said within sometime this month. So they released 2 already, the Adam Family and Snoopy Pinball.
Yeah.
And these other 15 we're going to show, they're coming soon to Atgames.
It'll be cool. The video I just put up shows all 4 Star Trek tables with the correct music, with the real music that's on Zen Pinball when you buy them.
Yep.
So all 4 of them. There's going to be 4 Star Trek tables. That's pretty many.
Yeah, we get the 3 new ones and then Next Generation.
Yeah, I got them all on there.
Okay, so this first one is Charlie Brown's Christmas, and it's going to be $5 up at that game store. It comes with 1 pack or 1 table.
The table follows the plot of the heartwarming TV special as you help Charlie Brown put on a play, decorate Snoopy's duck house, and find the real meaning of Christmas.
I thought that's kind of cool. They give you a couple of things you got to do. So that one's going to be $5. It's a single pack. And then we're going to see some gameplay from Papa Brad on that later when we do the Star Trek ones, right, Papa Brad?
Yeah. I sent you some gameplay.
So then the next one I'm not going to show. It's Peanuts Snoopy Pinball. That one's up on Atgames Store, and it's $4.50 right now. And then the next one's going to be the Next Generation. It's the Williams Pinball Star Trek, the Next Generation. It comes with 1 table, which is the Next Generation, and it's going to be $15. So I imagine they're going to have what they did with the other one too, where they give you $5 coupon for another pack. Imagine they'll do the same thing.
Yes, the Snoopy Christmas did release today, Biggie D. Released today along with 3 Star Trek tables.
Yep. It's on Steam and PlayStation Xboxes. It's not on Atgames yet. Yeah, they got Spock down there. I never noticed that.
Hmm.
So that was the Williams Next Generation Star Trek, which Biggie D thinks that's going to be the next CEP.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking with Kong versus Godzilla. And that's the one table pack, and it's going to be $15. Then the next one is the Williams Pinball, the Adams Family, which is up on Atgames Store already. Right now, it's $15, but they give you a $5 coupon, so it's really $10 right now. And then, of course, we're going to have the Twilight Zone, which is Williams as well. There's Adams Family.
Yeah, it's Adam's Family. That's my footage.
That's Pop Brad footage.
My footage. Recognize that?
Yeah, we're going to show that a little bit too.
Okay.
Adams Family. I was going to show that film. And this is Twilight Zone, and this is what, $15 as well.
I think so, yeah. Look at that. That's cool. Look at the way the door opened up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
3D effects.
Are you ready to battle?
Did you get the open the door when you did your gameplay?
No, I didn't get to do that. But that is pretty cool. I can't wait to see that happen when I'm playing. That was pretty neat.
And that one's Twilight Zone's a single pack. It's going to be $15 when it hits the store.
Yeah, yeah. I think Twilight Zone, it's a lot like Adam's Family. It has a ton of replayability. So that's a very good table to get. It's got a deep rule set. There's a lot to it.
Is there?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. And this is one of Pop Brad's not favorite games, but one you enjoy playing, the Williams Pinball World Cup Soccer.
Oh, yeah, this one's great. This is another must-have.
It's a single pack. It's $15 as well. All these Williams seem like they're going to be $15 single packs. But right now, I think they'll give $5 coupons.
Welcome to World Cup '94.
Yep. Got the announcer from NBA Jam.
Unbelievable.
Oh, is it?
Tim Kittro, yeah. You got the
Like,
same
sounds
announcer.
familiar.
Yeah, from NBA Jam.
That's so cool.
Incredible save.
Lots of shout-outs. Once again, this is a table, if you don't know it, it's fantastic. Like, you don't even have to like the theme. It's just fun to play. I was introduced to this pinball machine when I went to the Game Preserve. They had it. That was the first time I'd ever seen it.
What a remarkable
I
finish.
got to play the real machine. It was great. It's a wonderful table.
It looks like there's lots of stuff to do there, too, on that one.
Yeah, there's so much going on. It's great. It's great. The cool mechanic is the goalie moves back and forth, and you can shoot the goals like soccer. But it's just a fun table, you know. It's like the property, even if you don't know it, it's just the table itself. The gameplay mechanics are fun. The shout outs are great. It's just a fun table. People that like pinball and play a lot of real world pinball, no World Cup soccer.
Nice.
All three of those really are just top tier. Those are all like if you see one, if I see one of those when I'm on an arcade tour, those would all be must plays. Like I'm definitely playing those at least for a little while. And if I see them in the wild, those are all really top level tables.
And Ray says the announcer did Blitz too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. He's done some games then. Blitz, NBA Jam, and soccer. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, the next one is the Gearbox Pinball Packs. This one comes with 3 games, and it's $15. And it comes with Homeworld, Journey to Hagira, I'm not sure. Then Borderlands, Volt Hunter, and then Brothers in Arms. Is the 3 that's in this pack. Which is
I've never played any of these. I bought them, but I haven't played them yet. Can't wait
you
to
did
check
buy?
these
You
out.
did get them too?
I have every table. I just bought all the ones I was missing.
All systems online. Mothership in position. Hyperspace successful.
Welcome to the fleet.
Destination.
So this is Homeworld.
Looks pretty crazy.
All right, let's heat up in here.
Now, is this a video game franchise? I'm not familiar with Homeworld. I don't know
I'm
what
not
this is.
sure.
Is this like a video game franchise?
It's got to be because
Like
it's got to be the same
Borderlands?
people that made board because it's called Gearbox makes it.
Okay,
bet
so
it's
these are like a combination of like video games and
Yeah.
pinball, huh? Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
Look at that
Gearbox.
asteroid. That does look pretty cool. This table I have to try out. It looks pretty good.
This is Borderlands,
Okay.
based off a video game.
That's a popular console game, right?
Yep. Yeah, I played it. It's kind of cool because it looks like a comics, kind of like a comic strip.
It's like you're hitting standees in the background. That's kind of cool. This one has a lot of animation.
Yep. This is Brothers in Arms, Win the War.
Like Army theme. World War II, huh?
Yeah.
WW2 theme. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I played the video game way back.
I need a medic here now. Jasper, bring up the bazooka.
This looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
It does look pretty cool.
Goddamn bridge back. Let's move.
It's my job to keep you alive.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, all 3 of those look pretty neat. And like you
I'll
said,
have to
all
check
3 of
those
them are
out.
based off video games. I think Brothers in Arms, if I remember right, was like trying to compete with Call of Duty.
Good luck. Good luck on that.
I know. It wasn't a bad game, though.
It's not. I'm sure it's good, but that's a massive franchise.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they made a couple of Brothers in Arms, but I'm not 100% sure. But in that pack I just showed you guys, that's $15, or it's going to be $15 at that game store. And it comes with those 3, Homeland, Borderlands, and Brothers in Arms. So $15 for that one. So at least you get 3 games. So that makes those $5.
$5 a table, yeah.
Yeah, which is like kind of like the Peanuts and Charlie Brown Christmas. And then the next one, of course, is Godzilla versus Kong. You get 3 games on that one. Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla, and then Kong. You get 3 games, 3 tables, and it's $15 as well.
That new Godzilla movie's getting pretty good reviews.
Is it?
Yeah, it has been, from what I heard.
Everywhere.
Gregory says Homeworld's the best of the 3 on the Gearbox games.
Now I can see that.
Gravity propulsion.
Oh, look, it turned upside down. That was crazy.
All right, folks.
Godzilla.
Just watch and learn.
That looks good.
Godzilla's trying to shake us off. After it.
Ray was
gotta
not a
get-
fan of the Godzilla pack.
Evacuation. Titan alert. This is
Godzilla
not
versus Kong.
What a hit to Kong!
So let's get
Here comes
everything
Mecha Godzilla.
Yep.
Mecha Godzilla. And Mecha Godzilla's badass.
All three tables look pretty good, but Ray said he wasn't a big fan, huh?
Gregory says he loves all three of those. I played them briefly, but I didn't play them deep enough to really get into them. I mean, but they seemed all right to me, but I didn't play them that deeply. I just played them like maybe once or twice each.
Yeah, and that's my pick of the next CEP pinball 4K from Atgames is Godzilla.
You know, for me, T, some of these tables I really want to experience them on a real pinball, a virtual pinball table, though. Too, you know, like I don't want to. I don't want to play them so much that it ruins me enjoying them. Want to get the virtual pin, you know.
I think it's gonna be totally different, though, don't you?
Yeah, the image won't be. They'll have to make it like the pinball dimensions instead of it like being squashed, you know, like it is on the regular screen. I can't wait to play these games on the Atgames pinball. I'm just gonna be honest, but
Some Dark Revelations.
the only ones I know I'll play a lot are the real pinball tables because I mean those are just great for practice when you play real pinball. But I want to be pleasantly surprised when I play the Atgames, you know. I don't want to play them that deep that it ruins experience.
That's one thing, you know, I heard some people say the prices are kind of expensive for these packs, which I don't really think they are, but people got to remember that they ain't just porting this over to the Atgames 4K pinball.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah, and you got to take out the surrounding stuff too, you know, like stuff you see on the sides. You ain't going to see that because
they got to make it work with the haptics. They got to make it work with their software. There's a lot to it. This is not like just a drag and drop port, you know. It's not like dropping a ROM on your multicade build, you know. It's not that kind of thing. These all are going to have to be ported, you know. So there's going to be some work involved in, you know, making them great.
Yeah, you know, I think there's a lot to it. I think there's a lot of things Zen's got to do to get them on there. So I can see why for a while they're going to be a little expensive.
But I think it's like you said though too. Like, you know, the Adams family is going to be the hardest one because it's their first one. Yeah. That's where they're going to start learning all the tricks. You know, by the time they've done like 5 of them, they'll have a really good handle on like the steps to porting it. You know, but I think the first one is always the hardest. Look at Atari games, how terrible they were when they came out, how basic. Then look like near the end of Atari, how wonderful the games were. I mean, things just get better over time.
Yep.
Whenever you're talking about like programming and, you know, putting games on a new system, because this is the new system. This isn't the old system. Something new, T.
Yeah, and it's on a physical machine. It's not on a computer or Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a dedicated machine just for virtual pinball.
I mean, so there's a lot of work, and I imagine there's a lot of work involved. I mean, it's just not, you're just not slapping it in.
It's not like dropping a ROM in your RetroPie build. It's going to take some effort.
You got to take some things out, like all that side art they have, you know, around the pinball table. You got to take the pinball table out. You ain't gonna, you know, part of that you're not going to want to see. So there's a lot you have to take out.
Yeah.
You know? And you got to make it work with a DMD. You got to have a back box image.
That's true because you have a DMD. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, in a back box image. I mean, I think there's a lot to it, more than we think it is. I think. And that's why they're a little bit more expensive.
For sure. We're going to talk about Atari on our next show, but Jason just mentioned the Atari 2600 is already going to get a firmware update.
Is it really? Wow.
So, I mean, as awesome as it is right now, it's even going to be more compatible. They're going to do a firmware update to that mug and get it like over. I thought it was great. Like for if you're an Atari fan, it's a must buy. So about 90% of my games work on it. But you know what they're doing, T? They're doing a firmware update to get the rest.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they're going for it, man. I couldn't believe it already. Nice. They're doing a firmware update, which is pretty surprising because it just came out and it's very compatible. Like, I mean, I literally can go from a 7800 on one side to the 2600 plus and play them back to back. And the emulation's dead on. It's very good.
Yeah, Pinball M should be coming at some point. Like I say, we're getting South Park with Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poos. We're gonna get Pinball M eventually. So Pinball will be on there.
Well, Pinball M was just released too. It's a new thing for Zen. So Zen, I think, is still not really figuring it out, but it's a brand new platform. It's a whole new thing for them.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think that's gonna be down the road a little bit just because it is a new platform for Zen, and then shooting it over on that games. I imagine they want to wait on that.
Yeah.
But I do believe it's coming. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we got South Park.
I went crazy today, T. I bought all the Zen tables I didn't have. Again, I got Pinball M.
So I'm waiting.
Star Trek.
I'm waiting for coming on that game. I don't want to buy it twice, Pump Ride.
I hear you, but I want to be familiar with them a little bit.
Mr. Inky, the Christmas poo. I know.
That's right.
And you got the satellite come out of Cartman's ass. So if we're getting out of that game, I think
that's going to be really good with the haptics. I mean, with the what they call the new sound system they're putting in there, the subwoofer and everything.
Yeah, SSF kit.
Yeah, the SSF kit. Yeah, those carbon farts are going to sound really great. You're going to get those carbon farts in high definition.
That's funny. So, as soon as they announce South Park's coming, I'm like, yeah, Pinball M's coming then too. Because Pinball M is probably less than South Park is with, that graphic stuff or whatever you want to call it. Speaking of South Park, that's the next pack. And this one comes with 2 South Park games, and it's going to be 15 as well. Super Sweet Pinball, and then Butters. Butters' very own Pinball.
Butters.
Good old Butters.
There's 17 packs altogether, huh? That's pretty many.
17, yeah, 17 tables.
You remember when all the Arcade 1-Up channels were saying they're only going to have 1 table?
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember that. They were all speculating. They'll only have 1.
Hurry up, children, let's take our seat.
I was like, there's no way we're only going to get 1.
Yeah, there's no way.
There it is. Kenny dead. You bastards!
Sarcastable. You'll have a balloon instead of a ball.
I can sing the Mr. Hanky song.
I know. There's Butters.
We got some props for the Butters table from Biggie D. Says he likes the Butters table more.
Butters, time for bed. Plug him up.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Biggie D says he plays South Park every day on my Switch.
High Scores on Tap approves of the Butters table in the South Park, I assume. Says that this is a great table.
They killed Kenny. You bastards! Yeah, it seems like a lot of people like the South Park table, so I'm glad we're getting both of them. Thor asked if I buy the games on Steam, can I stream them to my AOP and play them without rebuying the 4K versions? Yeah, you can through OTG,
Cabinet
right?
mode, huh? Yeah. I know you can with FX3. Does Pinball Effects have cabinet mode as well? I know FX3 had it. I'm not sure. I haven't done that, but there's probably a lot of people in this chat that know.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Because with OTG, you can play anything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You got the VPX tables you can play using a computer.
Yeah.
And it's going to be easier because all that stuff's going to be built into this new pinball. Like, you won't have to tinker. It's just going to be like, hook up your HDMI cables and let's go. You know? That's the thing. The old one, you had to do a lot. You had to put in the Vibs board. You had to, like, there was a lot to it. There was a lot hands-on. This mug right here, it's like plug in those HDMI cables and let's go. You know, it's like easy mode for if you want to play VPX. I think it's going to be, better.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Vib board's already in there.
It's integrated.
Yeah, it's all integrated, ready to go. I think it is pretty much be plug and play, right?
Yeah, and this is the first round of tables. There's gonna be more tables coming. It's just round one. Round one, begin. Ding ding. This is just this is just round one. They're just getting started. We heard the Zen guy. When they asked him, he said, "What tables are they getting?" He said, "All of them."
All of them.
All of them. We plan on getting them all. And, why wouldn't they? It's revenue. Why wouldn't they? I mean, honestly.
And that's the other thing too. People watching they at games has not announced the new collector's edition pinball 4K yet. So it's been what, over a week that
Yeah,
they've
I
said,
mean,
said coming soon.
what are they
I'm not
waiting
sure.
for? What are they waiting
Yeah.
for?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I was
Some kind
shocked at how quick they released the ones they've released. But I mean,
yeah,
if they're going to continue at that pace, man, that's a breakneck pace of releases.
yeah. I would say. I mean, I would say this week or next week they're going to announce it, but there's some kind of delay, so I'm not sure. But if they cheap tables, and yeah, High Score makes a good point too. Don't forget we are getting more tables on the HD version as well. So yeah, not just 4K is getting new tables, HD is getting new tables as well.
Yeah,
I think we'll see those next year.
Yeah. Well, Natural History 3 is going to be great. You know, the Natural History. I mean, 2, isn't it? 2 Natural History Part 2, second pack of Natural History tables will be good.
Yeah. Then you got Killer Instinct and Battletoads.
Yeah.
And then,
and they got stuff in the works, man. And then they probably have a ton of stuff in work behind the scenes on maybe the 4K ALU too. There's probably there's a lot of gears turning over there at Atgames.
Yeah. What's up, Mikey J? Yeah. And then we got the ALU 4K coming next year.
Yeah, we pretty much see the tip of the iceberg as far as like, you know, what we see from our end. You know, they do a lot of work, you know, before they announce anything anymore, which is good because you don't want to announce things you can't do, right? You want to announce something and then find out, oh, this won't run on my machine. My machine can't run this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to shoot you want to make sure that whatever you announced, you can deliver on. They say, you know, under promise and over deliver, right? If you're doing something and you want to do it well, you know, that's what they need to do.
Biggie D asked, did they change the ship date on Adam's Family? No, they have not. Still December 25th through January 31st. It's still the ship date. No dates have changed. So,
dude, when are we gonna get we should be getting our things to pay soon then, if that's the case.
Yeah, true,
it's
right?
What? It's the 7th right now.
Have you ordered anything through Atgames before? Like a new product?
Yeah, I've ordered tons of stuff through Atgames.
I mean pre-order though.
Yeah, I did my ALP that way.
When did they do the final?
It was pretty smooth. Like once they sent me it's time to pay, I just paid and it pretty much shipped out right away. It was a pretty smooth transaction.
Okay,
you saw with the control panel how smooth it is if they have it in stock. It was like we ordered those mugs and the next time we had a show, we had the control panels in our hands, you know. I think it just depends if they have it in their hands, you know. They seem to have a pretty good delivery system. It's pretty organized. At least and I've done quite a few orders of like pre-ordering things on the nod sales and stuff. I've always delivered, you know, pretty accurately.
Doug Brown says, I love that they have the Ghostbusters AC/DC on Pinball FX2. Did you ever play AC/DC? I never
played the pinball table, the real one.
How was that?
The Stern, it's fun. It's got all the classic AC/DC songs, you know.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's got, you know, Hell's Bell. All those good AC/DC songs are in there. Back in Black. It's fun.
Yeah, they won't ship on the 25th since that's Christmas, but they still have that date up there, the 25th, which will really be the 26th or the 24th. Because nothing moves over here on the 25th. Might move over there though, but once it hit this country, it would be on the 25th.
Yep.
High Score said they have a few
Santa's delivering presents on the 25th. Santa's busy.
Yeah. All right, we just got one pack left, which is the new Star Trek that came out today on Zen. On Zen's website and then Steam and
I played all 3 tables briefly. In the chat, we have a lot of people that are fans of virtual pinball. What's your favorite table of the 3 if you've played it? A few people in the chat said they've played it. What's your favorite table of the 3 tables? Just on a first impression basis. I definitely have mine.
Do you?
They give you 3 new Star Trek pinball tables. Calvin Timeline. Star Trek Discovery,
You see, I clipped this from my video.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, you're T. McCloskey. How are you talking without your lips moving? You're like a ventriloquist.
Oh, someone got cut off. When did they get cut off?
9.
Did I get cut off? No, I guess that was it. Okay, that's the 3 coming.
Mm-hmm.
And that pack's going to be $15 too. You might see that any day. Like I said, Zen said it was going to release same time at game stores as everywhere else, but obviously that didn't happen. But I would see that one might be coming soon, though, to at game store.
Yeah.
And all these, I think all these packs, when they first come out, they're all going to be on sale. Like, Snoopy.
Get them for a discount.
Yeah, Snoopy's $4.50 right now instead of $5. And then the Addams Family is what, $10. It's $15, but they'll give you a $5 coupon.
$5 coupon for the store, and you'll probably buy something down the road to use it.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy another pack, which would make that next pack of yours $5 cheaper. So which I think is pretty cool. Anybody else?
Gaming asking if I've ever seen Maximum Overdrive. I have. Movie with Emilio Estevez. Movie that almost all the ACD soundtracks. That movie was crazy. Did you see? They have a truck. They have a tractor trailer, like a truck with a green goblin on the front of it.
Yeah.
You have lawnmowers killing people. You remember that movie? That's a deep cut.
I do, man. It's been so long since I've seen it.
It's so long since I've seen it. It was pretty bad when it came out. I thought it was pretty bad. It was one of those movies that's almost so bad it's good, though. And I think it is a Stephen King property. I think it's been a while since I saw it, but.
Ray asked, "Do you think the back glass will interact with the pinball tables?" I do believe they're going to have some lights that blink in that, because we've seen some gameplay from Wagner. It looked like at least some lights blink and stuff during. I guess that's interacting, but even that could change from what videos he's done. But I know at least some lights flash and stuff on the back glass.
Yeah.
And of course the DMD. My thing is the topper going to interact? Probably not, but.
No, probably not. But that would be cool.
It'd be cool.
Probably not. But that'd be pretty cool if it did. But I don't think so. That would be going up way, way above and beyond. I thought was possible.
They could make it flicker though, like an ad.
They could make it like they could put one of those cheap little sound things in where like it reacts to sounds, like the loud. Those things that make stuff like sound reactive. I don't know if they call it. It's like a sensor. When you buy something, and like my little cheap Pac-Man thing behind me does it. There's a mode where like it'll flash to whatever music you have playing or whatever. Just a setting, Yeah,
that's all it is.
Probably that's built into the chips that run the lights. I don't know.
It would be kind of cool. But
It'd be kind of cool.
I'm not expecting it, but it would be kind of neat. Have that interaction.
Yeah. For me, my favorite, just playing them for the first 10 minutes each. I'd say the Kelvin Timeline one was my favorite. It was just fun. Yeah, I got the multi-ball. I had it was going crazy. It was fun. And I also like the Deep Space Nine a lot. It's one of those tables with a lot of ramps, and it's a table that you can I'm sure you'll be able to play strategy on that table pretty easily. And then the new table, the new Star Trek table, was pretty fun too. It had this cool mechanic that I haven't seen before, where like there's a whole looping system built into the top of the table where you can make the ball make loops. That was pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Do you catch in this gameplay that we're about to see?
Yeah, I had to I think it's around 3 minutes go. Turn the sound off so it doesn't copyright claim on your channel.
Oh, you do want me to turn it off?
You turn the sound off. Is these are the new Star Trek tables?
This is the one I just downloaded today.
Yeah, this is the one today. Yeah, just turn the sound off so you don't get a claim. Go around 3 minutes.
Oh, you want me to go there now?
Yeah, that's cool. Just go to around 3 minutes. I think it's around. Go back a little bit, back a little bit, back a little bit, back. You'll see it. Go a little further. There, go a little further. Okay, let it go right there. Let it rip.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good. Let it rip right about there. Yeah. I think it's coming up. But anyway, you know what I like about this table? It still brings back that nostalgia of like being on the bridge of the Enterprise. That's what I really like about the feel of this table. The look of it, Like,
Yeah.
you know, it
It's like
feels
the-
like you're sitting on the bridge of the Enterprise with the captain's,
Yes.
you know, the captain's chair. They got the teleporter. They got, you know, the transporter going.
Multi-ball.
And this was phenomenal, man. This was so fun, dude. When this happened, I was like, yes, this is what I want. More of this. Of course, this is terrible gameplay, but
You missed all the
Yeah.
balls.
yeah,
Oh,
I
they
missed
come-
all. They immediately all drained, but you know, you get that ball save for the first couple seconds. But anyway, just to show you some of the action, this table had a lot of action. It was pretty cool. This was a good one for me. I don't know, just first impression, and the other ones will grow on me probably a lot, but this one to me had a good feel to it, just as a first impression.
Oh yeah, you
And,
even had
like you could skip out of it after the multi-ball, but you can watch this on my channel with all the real sound. Took the copyright claim. It's got the actual everything you're going to get when you play it is on it, so you can see what it sounds like. The music is that epic Star Trek sound. It's got the soundtrack. It's great. I mean, the music is like hypes you up. You know, it's real epic sounding. You got all the, you know, the Star Trek sounds that you hear, like the bridge sounds and things.
Yeah.
All the background noises and things that you take for granted when you watch the show a little bit. They did a good job kind of getting the feel of the Star Trek. A little bit like the old Star Trek. You know, this one to me had the most nostalgia of the three tables. The middle one had the best, like if you like traditional pinball with a lot of ramps, like real tables, the middle one felt the most like a modern real table.
Oh, did it?
This one really was fun. This one was super fun. I think this is the Kelvin timeline one.
Yeah, this is the Kelvin timeline.
I like the way you saw the way the little shuttle takes off when you launch the ball. That was a cool little graphic they did.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they call it the Kelvin timeline, but was that the
I
name
think
of
it's the name of the movies, huh?
movie?
The director. Is that the director? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm sure like you get to a point, like I got to a point, like if you go further on, he gets out of his chair and he goes to the back of the play field and he starts doing stuff. So I like the interactivity with like the different things happen as you play it. And I didn't even get that deep into it. I mean, but when I get better at it, it's pretty cool. The captain gets out of the chair. There's different modes and stuff. This was cool.
Yeah, it looks like the teleporter there. I think somebody did teleport in too. Wasn't that?
I think the teleporters you load up to do the multi-ball. You got to get
Is that
into the
what it is?
teleporter and you get 3 of them, then you can trigger the multi-ball.
I see.
But if you watch the whole video, there's a part where he gets out of the chair and stuff. That was pretty cool. Go to the middle one. Let's just take a quick look at all 3. You can watch a full video if you want to hear it with the sound. This is the Deep Space Nine game. And this has really good sound. The sound has a lot of voice samples and stuff. The thing I like about this is like ramps are us. Look at all the ramps. Just ramps everywhere. Then there's the Deep Space Nine ship in the middle, and that wall comes down. Like if you hit that wall enough, it drops down and you can shoot balls into it. You see where that space station is?
Oh yeah.
So that actually becomes where it opens up, and you can actually drop the balls in right there on the table. But this table has a very good, like real, it almost feels like it could be a real pinball. The first one really, it feels almost like a video game.
Mm.
And to me, this one has more of the feel of like real world pinball. You know, definitely it's going to be a table you're going to be able to play strategy on heavily because there's specific shots that you're constantly trying to get.
To the Deep Space Nine sinkhole to start a mode.
But did you watch this show, Deep Space Nine? Was this one you watched?
I did not know.
Yeah.
I watched the original ones from the
Yeah.
60s, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm more
I
of
saw some
a,
of them.
I watched all the 60s ones. I've seen every episode of the original Star Trek, but the
I've more
modern
than
ones,
once.
I kind of dropped off.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
dislike
seen,
them. I don't dislike them or anything. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I saw some of the movies, and I watched some episodes of The Next Generation. I was never that big of a fan of Star Trek, but
Yeah. A lot of people like the newer ones, Deep Space Nine and The Next Generation. You know, I guess because of my age, you know, the classic ones to me, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock. You know, that's why for me, when I saw the pinball table, I immediately was like, oh, these are the characters I know, you know, even if they're not the original, like even though it's not like William Shatner, like Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, the crew of the Enterprise, that's the Star Trek to me, you know what I mean?
oh yeah,
The characters of the original crew
Same here.
resonate a lot. Like if they're going to do a movie, like I want to see a movie, even if it was new people. Like I like all the characters were so diverse. It was such a good, mix of different, it had a lot of variety.
Yeah. And I forgot about the, Hub Hands brought up that cartoon. I forgot about the cartoon series. I think that was in the 80s.
Oh, I love the animated series. Yeah.
Yeah, that
The
was pretty
animated
good.
series.
That
Would
good.
be a cool pinball
Holy
table.
crap.
Like if they could do that, I would have that would be one I'd be a huge fan of, I'm sure. I love the animated series, the Star Trek animated series.
It was that one I actually enjoyed.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah. They could, man. They did a Snoopy and South Park and all that.
It would be so retro because it's got, I don't remember who did that, Filmation or someone that does some of those other cartoons. Did the Scooby-Doo people make that? Who made that Star Trek animated series? It's definitely has like a nostalgia to it though. Like when you watch it, it's like certain things they do with the cartoons.
Animated series. That was actually 1973 to 74. Wow. 22 episodes.
I used to watch that when it came on. Animated Star Trek. It was good. It had the original crew, but then it had some aliens and stuff they couldn't do special effects wise, stuff that would have been impossible. They kind of took it to a new space.
And I didn't realize that all the people did the voices
There's
too.
Papa Brad tilting the table like a champ. Man, I like to push that nudge. Definitely find out how easily these tilt. And here's Discovery.
They used all the original voices: William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, Frost Kelly. They used all those guys on real voices.
This table, like the middle table, has more of like a classic pinball feel. This one has more of like a modern pinball feel. You got a very cool mechanic up at the very top left where you can do loops. There's like a whole like labyrinth kind of chamber where you can fire. You see that circle at the top? You can shoot loops.
Yeah, it was Filmation.
It's Filmation, so it's Hanna-Barbera. Okay.
And then Gene Rosenberry.
Here it is. Watch. Oh no, it didn't do it that time. There it goes. It's going up in there. Watch. No, I bounced it out. You can actually keep it in there and do loops. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
It's interesting.
Oh, you got a flipper up there.
There it is. There it is. Watch. Boom. And watch. I'm going to loop it. I looped it. Watch. Goes to the top. Boom. Circle. Now watch me try looping it again. I looped it. That's crazy, huh? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's like a little freeway. It's like a little freeway up there.
Like its own little mini game.
It's like a mini game inside. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm still learning how to play it, but I thought it was kind of an interesting mechanic. This is something totally different. To me, this kind of reminds me of something you might see on a modern Stern. And then the middle one to me reminds me of something from more of a classic, like a 80s or early 90s table. I think these three tables are a good balance, though, of like different styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the very video game, very like lots of effects and stuff with the first one, the Kelvin. The middle one has a very much like a 80s, 90s pinball feel. This one has more of a modern feel to it. But
yeah, they all look really, really good.
Yeah. You never know. I was like, man, I hope these tables are good, because I never, of course, they're not tables coming from real pinballs. So,
yeah,
you don't know, but they're all different. They're all interesting. Look, you got two little flippers up there. This one's got a lot going on.
Definitely a lot. All of them are a lot different.
They're a lot different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like to me, it's like you have like three different time periods almost for these three tables. This one feels the most modern. Like if you're into playing modern pinball, this one feels the most modern of the three. Tilted again. Looks like it. Yeah, I'm excellent at tilting. You will see. I guess they don't let you adjust the how much you can nudge. I do love nudging.
Oh, they don't? I thought they had something for the nudge.
Do they? Do they let you cheat? They let you adjust the nudging? So I like to nudge a lot.
I'm not sure. I thought there was, but I could be wrong.
They probably limit it.
I thought there was like a medium, high, and low or something like that.
Okay. See, I'm making the loop. See me making the loop?
Yeah, making the loops. You making the loops?
There it is. Boom. Do another one. Thank you. May I have another? Thank you. May I have another? Nope. This time I'm not going to get it. Oh, I knocked it out. But you can see there's got to be some kind of little mini game that you're playing up there. I mean, I didn't play long enough to really get exactly what's going on, but
And there's
pretty
another.
cool. You can see that they're all very different from each other, though. There's good variety.
You got two flippers over
Mhm.
here too.
Mhm. Got flippers
you know,
everywhere. You got
yeah.
a little mini pinball table at the top there too.
3, 4. We got like 6 flippers altogether.
This
1,
thing's
2,
flipper crazy, man.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 flippers.
6 flipper pinball.
Damn. Yeah, look, that effect is pretty cool. Ah, you lost the ball.
Yeah. I didn't say the pinball playing was any good. And like I said, you can watch these videos with all the correct sound. Nothing's edited. Nothing's cut. You can actually see exactly what you'll get when you buy them.
Flipping crazy.
It's flipping crazy.
Oh, so there's the next generation.
And here's the here's the actual one that's based on the real pinball table. This is a great table.
So on these ones here, you're going to see the visual.
All 4 of them.
Visual on, and then with it off, right?
Yeah. You can. I'm going to show on this one how to turn. I'm going to show it with it on and off, and that's just something you can set. It's just an option.
So the off animation off would be more like the real table.
More like the real pinball. Yeah, you don't have all these effects and stuff going all over the place.
Yeah.
I like the cannons. I need to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be shooting though with the cannons. Like I feel like I don't know. What am I aiming for? Is anyone really good at this table? Like what am I aiming for when I get in the cannons? What am I supposed to shoot?
Are you supposed to shoot those little like?
Am I supposed to try to shoot it up the ramp, or am I trying to hit targets? Okay, now here it is with the effects off. You can see how different it looks. This is all the effects off. There's a button you just hit, and then it turns everything off, all the effects.
So this would be like playing the real.
Like playing the real table more, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what you do with those cannons. You can always look. They do. The nice thing about Zen, they do give you the table.
They give you the rule set. I have to read the rule set, I guess.
Which is really cool. That's what I had to do at Snoopy to figure out, like, okay, what exactly am I supposed to do here? Can we play the music on this one, or you think it claims on this too?
No, it didn't get claims on this for some reason. I don't think this one didn't get a claim. All the Star Trek ones got claims. Man, it lit up my YouTube lit up like a Christmas tree putting this video up. A lot of the music, because I guess it's movie music, like Star Trek, like real theme songs and stuff. That's what makes those tables great, though. The music's great.
Yeah,
you got to have that good music. I mean, like, I don't want to play watered down. I want to play it with the real music. That's where they missed the ball with Jaws. Like, in my opinion, the Jaws table would be a lot more immersive if they would have gotten more of the score from Jaws.
Yeah. You got to have the music, man. If you're based off the movie.
When you're playing Jaws, you don't even have the iconic sound of Jaws approaching. I mean, like the music is part of the magic,
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do it over the movie, you got to have the movie sounds.
Yeah. Charlie Brown Christmas is pretty cool. I think I built a snowman with pig pen. That was the only thing I accomplished. Apparently, I can build a snowman with pig pen. So that was pretty cool.
And you could decorate Snoopy's doghouse.
Music adds so much to the game,
Yeah. And this music has not got claimed on my.
I think like I said, like when I stream Sega Dreamcast, when I did take crazy certain times, it's worth it to take a little copyright claim so you get the actual experience of what it's really like. Because when you don't have the sound, it's like that's a huge part of the experience. Huge part.
Dark Realm. This table just came out today. This one and the 3 Star Treks we just showed just came out today on Steam and Xbox and PlayStation. So these are brand new tables.
Nobody sent me a Christmas card. I always end up feeling depressed. Hit the flashing letters. Super skill shot. Nice shot.
Dude, this one, the drains on the side are pretty treacherous, though. Admit, like this one, I'll have to play for a while. These side drains are pretty treacherous on this table. Not so much down the middle. I had a lot of it going out on the side, on the left side.
Yeah, the left side on Snoopy Pinball is horrible.
Yeah.
Carefully.
I see they got Lucy's thing here.
Yeah.
Just like they have in the
Help
Snoopy
desk.
one, too.
Yeah.
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 They have that in the
Pretty
Snoopy
cool.
one too. I've been having a lot of fun with that Snoopy one.
Yeah, and I'll say this: don't sleep on the Grinch. The Grinch is great. If you haven't played the Grinch pinball, man, it is awesome. For
It's one of the
Atgames,
few I've played. That was my
Grinch is
favorite.
great.
One of my,
Yeah, I
that was
love
one
that
of my favorite
table.
ones.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss tables for sure.
Rainwater says, "I see what you mean when you say not to judge the gameplay."
Yeah, it's like the pinball without the music is like, it just doesn't really have the right feel to me. But
I'm not sure. Dark Realm seems like the Switch always comes out like a couple weeks later.
kick that off. I think you get that off. There we go.
Let's see. Yeah, these tables just came out today. The 3 Star Treks and that Snoopy we just watched, or Charlie Brown, I guess.
There's some other ones too, I think. Don't they have those They have some charity pinballs they released too, I think.
Oh, they come out today too. Yeah, I knew they were.
I think so. I didn't get those, but I'll probably get those down the road. Man, I got so much to play right now. Steve McCloskey, I have the entire library. I got them all.
Come on.
I got these too. I got the Pinball M. I haven't even played it yet. I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things about Pinball M.
Yeah, so here they are. Here's Charlie Brown Christmas.
I will say this: like the Black Friday, you couldn't go wrong. I mean, the deals were ridiculous. Like, I mean, that's the time to scoop them up, man. I was like, well,
I bought Snoopy was $1.86.
$1.86 on Black Friday. I know the Black Friday deals from Zen were insane. I mean, I was just like, I'm gonna get them. Might as well get them when they're cheap.
So here's the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's on Epic Games, PlayStation 5, XS series for Xbox, and then Steam. So it's not even on PlayStation 4 yet. It's kind of interesting. And then the 3 Star Treks, same. Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation 5, and XS series for Xbox. So that's the ones these 4 tables are up.
Yeah. That pack seems pretty good to me.
And it's $15. So see,
$5 a table.
The same price. Yeah, so it's going to be the same price at Atgames.
Same price at Atgames.
So this one doesn't have an elevated price. Then that's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good.
We're not paying, we're not paying any extra for this one.
No extra.
That's always good.
Maybe Williams wants an extra little slice.
Could be, man. You never know.
Could be the licensing. You never know with licensing how it works.
I know.
But hey, it's worth it, T. It's worth it. Those are real world pinballs. It's worth it. Yeah. It's worth it for me.
I agree.
Honest. For me, it's 100% worth it because those are ones that every time I do an arcade tour, when I see those tables, I play them. So it's worth it for me.
So Charlie Brown Christmas is $5.50 too. Just I think Snoopy pinball is the same price. So interesting.
I bought all the Atgames pinballs, and I never felt like the prices were high for what you got out of playing them and the value. I mean, I have every pinball for the original HD pinball. So
there you go, guys. There's the 17 tables. We're going to be getting the Atgames store, and we got 2 of them already. As most of you know, that we got Adam's Family and we got Peanut Snoopy pinball. So, anybody interested in any of those? I already bought Snoopy pinball for $4.50. I'm pretty much interested in all those.
Yeah.
Only one I'm not really that interested in is the Gearbox one.
Yeah. For me, it'd be.
But all the other ones, man, I'm really interested in all the other ones. I mean, Charlie Brown Christmas, if it's any on the Charlie Brown Christmas, is that one just as fun as the Snoopy one, Papa Bread? Since you played both.
Oh yeah, it's good. If you like the Snoopy one, you're probably gonna like it. If you like the Peanuts one, you're probably gonna like it.
Yeah. And then you get the Next Generation, Addams Family, Twilight Zone, World Cup Soccer. I mean, there's nothing for me for the Gearbox. I might buy that one when it goes on sale.
I think is the Game Night Pinball the only one we didn't talk about?
The who?
Game Night Pinball. Those are the ones that are based on board games.
Well, we just did the ones that are coming to Atgames.
Yeah, yeah.
We're already over an hour, dude.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
What, do you want to look at it real quick?
No, we don't need to. It's okay.
Game night pinball. That's something we get to do later on too.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
They have
do
a crazy. They have something crazy with cats or something. I might buy that one to check it out. Look kind of interesting.
That's the one we played the other day.
Rainwater is all caps. All caps. He is freaking out. He's saying, "Show the game night pinball." We've got all caps. He's going crazy in the chat. Show it. Show it. Show it. Show it.
All right. We're gonna say
Show
that.
it. See, this is his wheelhouse. This guy loves board games. Man, this guy's all about the board games.
Sorry, there's no game. There's no trailer on this one.
No trailers.
Just pictures. I came through the trailer for the exploding cats though, so I do have that trailer still.
Do you have the exploding cats? That's one of the. That's one in this category, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there it is.
Exploding Kittens. There it is. There's a picture of it. Exploding Kittens. What was the other game called? These are based on board game franchises, huh?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say it. It just says Asmodee Entertainment. Can't. There's Fry X Games. Fry X Games is called this one here. I think this is the whole same thing. And then Exploding Kittens. No, he's Ballman Rainbows.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks crazy. I might have to check that Exploding Kittens one out. That does look pretty crazy.
So it looks like there's just, I'm not sure what this one here is. If it's the same thing as this one.
Rainwater says Exploding Kittens is a moderately horrible game. Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, maybe it's a good pinball. You never know.
And I have that. Where did I do it?
He does own the Exploding Kittens game.
Oh, he does?
I thought this was a something I'd heard of. There's a name for this game. I don't think that was it.
Oh, they're there. Here.
We'll look into it for the next show. I know that we weren't planning on showing these.
No. Dude, I had Exploding Kittens. What the hell did I do with it? I showed it the other night.
Dude, can you imagine if they made like a Hero Quest one of these? Do you remember Hero Quest? I always thought that was a cool board game. It's like a dungeon, like a easier version of Dungeons and Dragons. Hero Quest.
Yeah, I never played it.
Never played it.
Did you?
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
I wasn't really much into Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
My brother was though, man. He was
He was into the D&D.
Yep. Ah, here it is.
Find it.
Exploding Kittens. I know, finally.
Blow them kittens up.
I wonder.
Got to blow them kittens up real good. Oh, look, they're so cute. Oh, he's puking a rainbow. Yeah, I think this is the table I need to get right here. You got tacos, goat kicks.
Ready to party!
This looks pretty cool. I don't know.
It does.
I mean, curiosity.
Poo box, Cat
Oh
Poos.
man, it's the cat poo box. It's a litter box. Litter box action. It'd be funny if this is the best game that Zen is. This is actually the best game that Zen has ever made right here. We're seeing their masterpiece.
Boom.
You never know unless you play it. I mean, it looks
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
the thing.
Yeah, you have to play it. But
Yeah.
I bet you it's only $5. I'll probably pick up that one out of that pack.
Well, yeah, it's looks like it's coming in a pack. I wonder if you buy it singly or not. But yeah, it could be $5 for all three.
Yeah.
Want to hear something gross, man? Talking about damn cat poos.
Cat
My
poo.
freaking wife sent me a video, man, showing a lady.
Arcade talk and poo and cat poo.
This lady worked at a veterinarian office or something, and she opened up the thing where the cat was. She pulled the cat out.
Oh
and there
my
was a cat
goodness!
litter box in there. She started eating the poos out of the cat litter box.
The veterinarian was eating the poos.
It was one of the veterinarian techs. Then she's making noise like, this is good. It's like,
are you kidding me? That is insane.
No.
That has to be fake.
It didn't
That
look like it
has
to
to
me.
be fake. Somebody put a Tootsie Roll in there or something. That has to be fake. There's no way. Dude,
Ate
you
more
would have
than
to
one.
you would get sick as a dog if you ate feces.
I don't know, man. She was digging around in there too.
Yeah. Well, we asked the hard-hitting questions at Home Arcade on Arcade Talk.
I was like, what? I asked her. I was like, why did you send me that? Why? I couldn't get them out of my head. It's still in my head. It was been 4 days ago.
Yeah, all because it was a kitty litter game in that pinball.
Yeah, see what it did?
Yeah. See what it did? It brought back dark memories.
Terrible
Dark
memory.
memories, man. You got your
Terrible memory.
There's a darkness in you, T. McCloskey. There's a darkness.
I think it was my wife is the darkness. She's the one to send it to me. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah. Oh man.
All
That
right,
had to
man.
be fake. There's no way.
I hope so. It was gross.
So we're gonna have a big show on Saturday, aren't we? We got a lot to talk about.
Yep. Yeah, only thing we got left now is that
Show
Carl's
any
game
more
of the
videos?
week.
Can we remove that? We're not got anything else to show.
Yeah, game of the week. Carl's game of the week.
Oh yeah. I did the Carlo game of the week. Yes, let's definitely show that. I worked hard on that one.
Yeah, man. It's only a little over 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's short, man. This game is fantastic. I can't wait to talk about it after the video.
What's coming up next? Pub Brand Carl's game of the week.
It's time for Carl Game of the Week!
Right, guys.
Right.
It's time for Carl's game of the week.
Right.
And the game is, what is it called? Section Z?
Section Z.
Section Z.
Dude. Hello, gamers. Welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, where today we're diving into the retro realms of Capcom's classic shooter, Section Z.
Section
Strap
Z.
in, because we're about to blast off into the cosmos of this forgotten gem.
Carl's game of the week. Section Z.
This is it. Section Z, released by Capcom in 1985, takes us on an intergalactic adventure like no other. We tell you this game is a true testament to the golden age of arcade shooters. First thing first, let's talk about the graphics. Considering it's a product of the 80s, Section Z boasts some impressive... Kind of reminds me of Hero with the way that
That's what I was thinking.
character faces. You can either face left or right.
As soon as I started watching the video, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Section Z. Player maneuvers a space ranger through the enemy space station, which consists of 26 alphabetically ordered corridors known as sections.
Just got the boss. Boom. Now watch what it's going to do. It's going to switch. Horizontal to vertical. Here we go. Boom. We're flipping the script. We just flipped the script. The whole game just changed. Now we're going the other direction. We just flipped the script 100%.
Concluding with a final battle against the L Brain at Section Z.
Section Z.
Game stages alternate between horizontal scrolling,
That's
left
pretty
or
cool.
right,
Dude,
and upwards.
I'm making this look easy. This game is brutally
Player
hard.
will lose a life every time they get hit by enemy fire.
Brutally
What are you talking
hard.
about? It took you over 2 hours.
2 hours and 21 minutes to get this footage of the whole game.
The player loses all their lives.
I didn't give up, though. I didn't quit. No quitter here.
Will be provided. The controls consist of an 8-way joystick.
This thing is cool. Look at the way you can point spam this little spinning thing. And you get crazy points for hitting that spinner. Crazy
allows
points.
the player to shoot in one direction while
Let's
moving
play some
away.
pinball. Look at this, dude. A pinball machine. Right in the middle of the game. For no reason, there's a pinball machine. How cool is that?
Dropping bombs
And they're throwing at you.
You only died on this section about 100 times to get through this.
especially for those accustomed to modern games.
Boy, it is tough.
It's floaty. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be weaving through enemy fire like a pro. The challenge is real, my friends. And that's part of what makes this game so rewarding.
I'm going to give props to anyone who's played this to the completion. Props.
Look no further.
I don't know.
This is a retro game challenge. Anybody that makes it through this game, I respect you.
Represented by the letters S, P, and B. S increases the player's mobility speed. while P increases the firing
Getting
power.
close. Getting to the brain stuff. Look at the organs.
However, these power-ups are
Dude,
lost. Whenever the
These
player-
sections are so hard. Like, there's just enemies everywhere. You're going through laser beams and stuff. These sections are so hard to get through.
Plot of
This game
Section
has a
Z.
Zen, though, to it. Here comes the boss. Look at this crazy boss.
Year during the third millennium, player takes the role.
Looks like a hockey puck.
Yeah. Oh, he got eyes there in the mouth.
He does, man. This game is crazy. It keeps changing, like, what it does as you play. Dude, there's so many bullets. There's bullets coming at you everywhere.
You have the showdown against the L Brain.
I don't know how many times I had to play this to get this gameplay. This was hard.
Imagine.
This was hard to get through. It took a lot of shots to take that boss down.
Straightforward shoot 'em up.
Love me some
As you
heroes.
decide which route to take, adding a layer of strategy to your gameplay.
On T, hey, look, there it is. T, your name, T. Got the T on there. T McCloskey.
Patterns to learn and weak points to exploit. It's a true test of your reflexes and strategic thinking.
Yeah.
In conclusion, Section Z is a blast from the past that deserves more recognition than it gets. A challenging and engaging shooter.
Great. Everyone should play through this one time. Just
customization and
for the thrill of saying you beat it.
Fan of classic arcade games, this one is a must.
Commit some time to play it through one time and see if you can make it.
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
There's the
Enjoy this
brain.
video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more retro gaming content. Ring that bell to stay updated. Until next time, happy gaming and stay legit.
Stay legit. There it is.
It just drops you back in there, man. This game is to shmups what Ghosts and Goblins is to platformers. You know how hard Ghosts and Goblins? It's also Capcom. You know how hard Ghosts and Goblins is as a platformer? This is its evil twin brother for shmups. This is shmup, man. If you beat this game, I almost want to like say you're on a whole different tier if you can beat this one. This one is tough. But do it because it's a really rewarding feeling to beat it. It's a tough game.
There's a cabinet, a couple different cabinet styles on it. And this came out in 1985, and then it released in 1987 on the NES. So,
that's right. Live long and prosper.
Can you do the both?
That's it, I think.
I can do it better on this hand, I think.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Left hand is a little hard, man. I still do it though.
Yeah, there you go.
The pinky, where you at, pinky? There it is.
Dude, you remember the Vulcan death pinch? Star Trek kind of moved away from the Vulcan death pinch. It wasn't a death pinch. It was like it put you to sleep. It wasn't a death pinch. It was like the nerve pinch. What do they call the thing that Spock could do? Where you knock people, they just go up to them and they just squeeze their shoulder and they would just faint.
Yep, you know that's real.
Is it real?
Yeah,
That's
I can
not
actually.
real.
Yeah, it is. I can actually do
that
it.
is totally made up. That's not even possible.
I do it all the time to my wife. Want me to go ask her?
Do you?
Yeah. There's a spot. If you hit it right, man, I knock her out all the time. She gets mad. I call her. I'm going to do.
My wife likes it when I hit that spot too.
Yeah. But really, it's in a certain spot, man. And, you just get the nerve, and then you just
Vulcan nerve pinch. The Vulcan nerve pinch.
There's actually a spot in your arm in here. I do it on her all the time too. It makes her whole arm will go numb.
Yeah.
There's
all kind of crazy stuff. Like the Chinese with that acupuncture, they have all kind of crazy things they can do, like that you wouldn't think would be possible, but just by putting those little pins in you.
I just asked her one day, say, hey, let's see if this is really true or not. So I squeezed it, trying to remember the same spot. All of a sudden she started passing out. I was like,
my goodness, Steve McCloskey. You giving her the Vulcan nerve pinch.
It actually works. Yeah, she was standing up too, so it's like, oh no. I tried to do it to my son, man. He's all freaked out. He's scared.
That's great. So next show, man, we're gonna talk about some Atari VCS, aren't we?
VCS. Pop Brad just got one.
Time to talk about the Atari VCS. I got one. I've had my mitts on it for a couple of days, and we'll talk about the Atari VCS next show. That's gonna be exciting. And definitely. If you're looking to play some cool Star Trek pinball, check out these Zen tables. Pretty fun. Also coming to there it is. There's my VCS.
There's your VCS. So He has it in hand. When did you get that? Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
I think it
Tuesday.
was Tuesday when you sent me that
Tuesday.
picture.
And I do have a surprise box unboxing that I'm going to do on my channel coming up. I don't know when to do it, but I do have I don't even know what it's going to be. It's just a box with stuff. It's heavy, a heavy box from a viewer. So I have that I have to do as well.
Nice.
It's been nonstop content. There's been always something going on, hasn't there?
Yep.
Thanks to Atgames. Atgames is bringing a lot to the table.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it back there, but my Tron there, I did that video
yeah, I watched your video. It's very cool. It reminds me of the arcade with the way you can look into it now.
Yeah,
you ever fix that wire? That wire was kind of hanging in there.
Yeah, like Caro said, use zip ties instead of tape.
Oh, zip tie it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 wires. You could just zip tie all 3 of them together.
Did you zip tie them?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And then I got the light coming. What it is I have coming is like a light box. It's square. And then the whole middle lights up. It's for really like if you put a piece of paper down, you want to trace something.
Oh, okay.
It's like that. But I figured it might work for my translucent back there. Mm-hmm. I won't be able to put the S panel back on. That's why in my video I didn't put the screws or didn't put the S panel back on there. If you don't want no light source, you can put the S panel back on. But if you want a light source, you have to keep it off. But there is a cover over top of the S panel that you still put on there. But I was going to place that over top of the translucent. Okay. And it should light up really good.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Because on my video, I just used the light source from my window, and it looked pretty good.
What are you gonna do when you run out of things to mod on those arcade 1-ups? You got to be running out. Your punch list is getting thin. There's not too much more you can do to them.
Nah, I'm pretty much done with.
Pretty much done.
Done with Dragon's Lair.
As good as they'll ever be.
The only thing I still got to do is my Mr. Do is I got that coin door. I got to freaking put that coin door in, a real coin door. I have that for my Mr. Do. I still haven't done. That's about it, man. Rainwater said Brad likes mystery boxes.
I do like mystery boxes.
Sometimes I send him animals like hamsters and turtles. Oh no, this is going bad.
No turtles were sent in the mail. No actual turtles were harmed in the filming of these unboxings.
And by the time he opens them, they're dead.
We got big news. Jason's telling us Sega had 5 franchises making a comeback: Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, and Golden Axe. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Love every one of those. Love them all. Those are all classics, man. I love every one of those. Once again, Crazy Taxi is one of those ones. Like you could tell the YouTubers that don't really care as much because they won't edit the music out of it because it has a lot of Offspring music in it. But several of those on the Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio were great. If you're a fan of the Dreamcast, those were some of my favorite titles on Dreamcast. Streets of Rage 5. Love Streets of Rage. That's a good one. You know what I played with Steps that was fun? We played Golden Axe, both of them. Golden Axe and Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder. Those are fun. Death Adder is a lot longer, though, I found out. I didn't know that before we played. But those are 2 good ones.
All right. Wraps it up for tonight, right?
That's it, man.
And so we're gonna do the VCS, Atari VCS on Saturday, and then if
we can talk a little bit about the VCS.
And then if Atgames comes out,
there's actually other Atari news too. They have a firmware update to the 2600 Plus coming out. We'll talk briefly. Cool. I can talk briefly.
Is it going to be out before Saturday or not?
I don't know. They just announced it on Atari Age. It's coming out though. I mean, it's basically all the other little gripes that people had. They're addressing for the most part.
That's pretty cool.
It's going to be pretty cool.
This came out too.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, like I said, about 90% of my collection works with it, and I have a ton of Atari. I just have like, just tell you, you've seen my collection, T. Yeah. I mean, I have a problem with Atari cartridges. But I love the Atari. So if I'm saying it's good, like if it was junk, I would tell you. Yeah. But we'll talk a little Atari next stream.
Hello, what's going on with you?
Welcome.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Atgames announces the new collector's edition pinball. Of course, we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna pop that out sometime here before Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
It'd be cool if they had where you could pre-order the Star Trek tables. I'm definitely gonna get those on the 4KP.
Well, yeah, I know. Zen said they was gonna.
So they're going to drop them at the same time, but I mean,
Yeah. They said that, but
we
obviously
already know they're coming because they're making a whole pinball machine around it. So
yeah, maybe Atgames didn't get that memo from Zen, but I imagine it'll come out.
maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't watch Pinball Bites. Is it called Pinball Bites? The show?
Yeah.
Pinball Bites.
Yeah, that's where I got that clip from.
Yeah, not Pinball Snacks.
No,
Pinball
Bites.
Munchies. Pinball Bites.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I expect to see that probably. I would say probably in the next couple of weeks.
Sweet.
We'll see the Star Trek ones. It might be the next ones that drop.
Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this, but all the footage of that game was captured on Atgames. When I did my game review, 100% of my footage was from Atgames.
Now, was it?
Like I play the Atgames on a lot of my videos.
Nice.
So you can see how good it emulates games. But I caught that game that I had was all copy off of my Puck. Not even my Legends Ultimate. Probably even play better on my big arcade Legends Ultimate, but that game is good. I'm telling you. Anyone, you ready? If you call yourself a retro gamer, man, see if you can finish that game. I'm gonna have mad respect to anyone that makes it through that game. It is a challenge. If you love shmups, it's a great one though, because there are patterns and you eventually get a feel. Like if I played it enough, I would get better and better. But it's definitely like you get a feel, and it's great. It's like it's got like if you like classic shmups that are hard, I'm thinking anyone that likes like R-Type would love this game.
It's a fun game.
It's easier than R-Type though. R-Type is even harder. It's easier than R-Type and allows continues. So there's that too. So.
Yeah, like the one I did last week did.
Carlos says that rewind button is your friend on that too. Yeah, I forgot about that. You could actually hit a button. Forgot about that. You can press a button. Carl, you should have told me that before I did the review. Wouldn't spend 2 hours and 20 minutes if I had the rewind button.
I totally forgot about that. Man, I got to use that when I do the gameplay.
Yeah, you get killed, you hit rewind for 3 seconds, and then you start over.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that. I'm so new to that.
Sweet.
Gamer Mini there.
What is I always forget what button it is. Which button you hit to make it rewind? It's like
it has a rewind.
I see it. It's up at the top. I never hit that button. It's by player one. I see it.
Yep,
that's cool.
I knew it was there.
Not all games rewind. Some do and some don't on the Atgames.
Oh, really? Some don't. Okay.
Yeah, some of them don't. Some do, some don't. I don't know if that one did. But if it did, I would definitely recommend it because it's hard, man. It is so hard, dude. You have no idea. 2 hours, 21 minutes.
Yeah, we kind of touched on the Sega.
I did take a little break in there, though. I did take a little break for a few minutes, but for the most part, I was playing.
Yep, Sega just announced. We were talking about that a little bit, Brooklyn, about the Sega just announced the remakes. It's pretty cool, and we're getting all the old games. Developers back. Atari, Sega, all starting to come out with some stuff. The old stuff.
What's up, Goofyfoot?
No, Goofyfoot. Yeah. Kind of miss. We're wrapping it up.
I kind of agree with Ray. Rewind is for cheaters.
Yeah, well, it's good for games.
I didn't cheat. That's why it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes. Might have taken me 45 minutes with rewind.
Well, I think if you're doing a video, I think it's not cheating because it just helps you out doing a freaking video.
Still play through the game. See if you can get through at least once. It's still gonna be hard. It's hard as hell.
That's hard. I played a couple times and man, I didn't get
Yeah. You probably played and you were like, yeah, this one's for you, Papa Brad. This got your name written all over it.
Now
you got me. You're like, yeah, this is perfect for you, Papa Brad. No, I did like it. I really did enjoy it. That's my wheelhouse. I love these. I love shmups. I love Hero. I love hard games in general, though, too. I mean, like the games.
There's hard ones out there.
Like, why the hell you want to play this game? It's so hard. It's like that. I like that. I don't know what it is about them. I just get sucked in. It's like, I gotta beat this thing, But to a certain point, I mean, you can't make it where it's like impossible either. But challenge is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those games. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and hope you have a great Friday. And hopefully see you on Saturday night. We'll be talking.
Stay legit.
Atari VCS and other things.
Other news, whatever comes up.
Whatever comes out. All right.
Oh, check out the Star Trek video on my channel if you want to hear the music and stuff.
Papa Brad Live.
Papa Brad Live.
Papa Brad Gaming, Papa Brad
Yeah,
Live.
I'll be putting all my stuff on there for a little while. Okay,
You
bye-bye.
actually hear all the music and all the sound effects too on that one. So have a great night, everybody. Have a good Friday as well. Last day of the week on your work. So enjoy.
Yep.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. It's time for Carl Emo the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey.